Hey there everyone, this is Liferik. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3. Today we are going to begin exploration of the 5th stratum. Last time we did some true ending stuff to get on track to the true ending. After you do that, the Synodus and the... well, basically whichever one you were supposed to report to no longer will take a mission for you. They will no longer offer a mission to you. So basically you get to go on about your business as though nothing happened. You need to get to... The goal now is to get to the end of the 5th stratum to save the princess and stay freed from their inevitable doom, so we probably should get on that. Of course we have unlimited time because this is a video game and, well, a slow-paced RPG, so I never did distribute the skill points from the Foe Rush, so look at all these wonderful, wonderful things that have not been done yet. Kara, what are you doing? Just, you know, I don't remember. That needs to be row. I think level 7 is when they go into, everybody. Should I go ahead and do that now? Do I have a level improvement order? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we should just get party refresh and worry about that later. Alright then. Don't really care about its cost, even though that is somewhat important. Trina has 8 levels. That is a lot of levels. That's almost enough to get her straight to Swashbuckling. Almost. Not quite. It's going to leave her 2 levels short from her first level in Swashbuckling, to be exact. Yeah, because it's 8-8. Very nice. Zera is getting Ice Mastery up, and then Binary Ice, and then... Good lord. We're still how many levels away from this? Like, she's going to be like level 60 before we get Ice Prophecy. 4, 8... Yeah, it's 9 skill points for 1 level. And we already have 1, so yeah, it's level 60 when she gets Ice Prophecy. Let's go ahead and pump these points into Ice Star first. May as well get used to the stars having a higher cost and doing more damage. I believe the snake is still our friend. Maybe a few more levels on the bird wouldn't hurt us either, because we have to headbind something kind of early in the stratum. It's gonna start becoming a pain to bind anything soon-ish, so maybe I just won't worry about it. It's probably not that bad. And the snake is definitely cooler and more fashionable than a bird. 27 TP just to pretty much almost always bind an arm. That's pretty nice. Gandra, what are you working on? Christ, I got your first level of Inspire. I still haven't subclassed you. Do I want to make you? No, the Egg Droid is a terrible subclass choice. So, the fact that I have not chosen what to put you with is kind of funny. I should probably, because if I feel like I've run out of things to do, I should probably just start pumping these 2 up. These 2 are the skills you pump up when you run out of things to pump up, really. So that'd be HP and TP. What else can Gandra really do? Like, her one job is to buff people. That's it, that's her one job. She doesn't do anything else. That is... I don't know whether that's sad or awesome. Let's see. We'll do 1-1, because that's a 10%, and then we're gonna rush HP, and then we're gonna rush TP. I mean, she's just gonna heal it all off, so 355 HP is much more durable than before, and now she outranks everyone else's HP by a lot, but that's okay. Let's get these head guards off of people. They don't really need it anymore. So you can have your Polyon back, you can have your Strength Ring back, and you weren't wearing anything. What about you? No, you were wearing a Siren Tunic. And everyone else seems fine. Alright. Well, that was quite a bad downtime just for me to get everything together. Do I have tents? This is a very important question. Tents? No. No tents. Alright, let's sell this blue scale. I had the opportunity to get the conditional, but we weren't able to get it. Book of Law. Is that any good? That doesn't sound like it's any good. 4 TP. A lot of attack. 4 TP. Ugh. Like, jump to 319 TP is amazing and all, but it's not really necessary at this point, because 266 is basically enough. So I feel like that's pretty worthless. In which case Shin's drop is better. I don't even remember what her drop is. I'm just going to say it's better. Let's buy an Arandi thread. Let's buy some, that increases. Why would I buy that? Tents. Where the heck are the tents? Here they are. Buy 2 of them. Alright. We should be set and ready to go with that. So let's hop right on in. Alright, Eternal Stillness. Welcome to the 5th stratum. This is when enemies start becoming more resistant to ailments, and it generally becomes less practical to use them, but we're going to use them anyway, because we don't care. I mean, they're going to get bound one way or another, whether they like it or not. So first off, we're going to fix up the walls here, and run into our first set, which is probably just going to be a bunch of tree rats, just, you know, like the first stratum, the first games, yeah, no problem, let's just run into some tree rats. They won't be a big deal at all. If there are shortcuts on these walls, we'll find them later. Move over. Ah, yes, rotten fruits. What would we do? They are a reskin of the deadly durians that we fought way back when. I don't remember what they do, but I'm pretty sure they were harmless, so attack is the strat right now. I'm fairly sure they are weak to ice just the same. And for kicks and giggles, we'll call the elephant in, because this is probably going to take more than one turn. And just to show you just how much more they resist the status. Yep. They reduce bolt resistance and bind your legs. Interesting. Though not practical for them, because I confused one and the other one may as well be chopped liver. You see how little damage we're doing. 5th stratum enemies are much more durable than ones we've previously fought before. So using skills is a bit more advisable against them, and by now you definitely have the TP to do it, so nothing against that. There's a dead end over here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in it, but we're gonna explore it anyway. Hurrah! Alright, we're about to approach a room that has the main gimmick of the 5th stratum. We find it first. Ah, here it is. Any door with this pattern on it is going to lead you to good times. So, just so you see what I mean. Oh, hey, look, a tree rat. Meet the stratum 1 enemies of most other games, stratum 5 enemy of this game. The tree rat is actually a pretty decent threat. Well, I'll show you. He's insanely powerful, but he's weak to physical, so he's actually not that hard to deal with. But he's definitely more of a threat than you remember him, and that should be demonstrated here. Case in point, he's weak to physical. I don't think the deadly durian themselves have even volt attacks. And did the tree rat even do anything? I don't think the tree rat retreats anymore. Alright, rotten fruit, what else do you do? Do you just have that volt down on legbound, or do you do anything else, or what's up? No, yeah, definitely don't need my volt resistance, so, I'm gonna guess that those guys don't actually have volt attacks and that they are to be paired with something else. Alright, Rat's Fang. Alright, any door you see with this pattern on it, you're in for a good time, because the moment you enter in, your map's gone. This is what I call no radar zone, where basically you have no idea where you are, for unknown reasons. And you must be able to go through the area blind, essentially. So you kind of have to, like, count your steps, figure out... You have to have good spatial reasoning. There's quite a few things that will help you in these areas. Pretty sure there's a shortcut to the south, on the far end. So they start you off simple, you know, introduce you to the mechanic so you don't, you know, flabbergast yourself and wondering why your map's broken. And if you any exit you take out of a no radar zone will get your radar back. And that's basically how those zones work. They're not that... Wow, must have mapped the area just a little bit wrong. That's fine. Happens. It's not that big of a deal, but it's big enough later on that if you don't have good spatial reasoning, you can probably actually lose where you are. Just another reason it's important to map, really. Alright, nothing too special going on here. There's an item point down to... Oh, wait. There's more than an item point to the south. There should have been a... Oh, I guess we'll find that shortcut later. Alright. There's not really a fast way to this item point until we get that shortcut, though, so... Well, regardless. Down here is an item point. Yeah, there's no shortcut that leads directly here. If I remember right, there is a shortcut that leads almost directly here, but it's kind of a long way around. Investigate the take point later. Double tree rat set. I still haven't shown you what these guys are capable of, because they've been sore losers and don't want to show me what they're made of. Let's see if they have anything. 97, 62, oh come on, I know you guys do something better than that. You guys can't be that basic this far up. Ah, Deadly Incision, there you go. That is much more threatening. Deadly Incision, I think, actually has a chance of instant death, but it's probably very small. And if it doesn't, well, then it's fine. It just does a lot of damage. Either way, that attack hurts loads, and that's what they do. They basically made them kind of glass cannon-ish for enemies, but really any enemy in the 5th stratum has a lot of health and is harder to take down with normal attacks than before. As I said, this is about the time when you can probably just use skills non-stop and be fine with it. Alright. Nothing too interesting so far. It's a little bit tricky. They made this little area kind of tricky-ish to map, but it's not that bad, actually. I mean, it just bends around all over the place. Don't think there's actually a difference in which path you take, either. I'm pretty sure they both lead to the same spot. Kind of. I mean, that goes up. The other way went sideways. I'm pretty sure this is a circle, but I'm gonna go this way anyway. Just to clarify, yeah, this loops right back to where you started. So they tried to make this one a bit more maze-like. Just a little bit, though. Doesn't look like they tried too hard. I don't remember... Well, that's probably just an empty space. Is that an item point? No, that's just a door. Alright, well, that means this is a dead end with nothing in it, because any dead end in the 5th stratum basically has nothing in it, with very few exceptions to events vital for quests and stuff. Quickly map that bit. And swashbuckling, she's getting in at a level 1 gun mastery, which unlocks swashbuckling, of which we will of course max because it is amazing. And also because she's going to be very important later for a very particular boss, but we won't discuss that now. Alright, usually when you open this door, you're going to be stopped by Kajra or by Olympia, and they're going to unleash the FOE on you. But if you take the true ending path, neither one show up because you have not taken a mission. So you know, basics. But the game lets you progress because you technically made progress. I believe this one moves every other time. Yeah. No, it's 3 then stop, right? 2 then stop? 2, 3, no, 1, 2, stop. Okay, he moves 2 spaces then stops. Well still, that makes him pretty easy to navigate around. Actually, it's probably a much easier way to dance around him than how I'm dancing around him. But either way, we have an exit. Because we can step in front of him without fear, and that's half of the mechanics behind this, guys. You sometimes have to figure out when you can step in front of him without fear. I'm pretty sure there's even some bonus things around here, if I look for it. Should be against this wall. I live very dangerous. Here we are. Treasure box over here for the bold. triple tree rat set. Probably more threatening than that double one. Alright, at this point I'm going to feel slightly endangered. We'll put up guard protecting the... Oh, that's a Petaloid. Holy shit. Beat the Petaloid, the #1 enemy you don't want to fight. Basically, when you fight a Petaloid, you better find a way to kill it really fast or die yourself. And that's how it works. We'll set up the Indomitable. We're going to fling fire at that thing, and we're going to call this elephant in as though our life depended on it, because it kind of does. Not weak to fire. Huh. Well. You have bested me. Not really, but it's kind of a pain. Good thing when people get hit, they wake up. One problem with this set is that because the tree rats hit so hard, it's possible for them to start one-hit KOing your weaker party members in the front row. So, be mindful. Are you really not weak to any elements, Mr. Flower? Really? Pretty sure in EO2 you're weak to fire. Alright, well, he's dead, so whatever works. Tree rats are weak to magic, because reasons. Alright, to get their conditional drop, we need to kill them instantly. We will do that later. I don't know if petrification counts as killing instantly, so if anyone wants to hook me up on that kind of knowledge, awesome. Intelligence book. Yeah, I don't usually actually use the intelligence books because Zara usually reaches 99 tech all by herself. So, not worried about it. Yeah, she has like 67 right now, and she gains like 1 tech per level. Yeah, she's gonna have max tech before we even know it. Right. Leaving is a simple matter of walking to the right, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, simple so far. Once we hit around 25 minutes on my recording, we'll stop and make this a multi-parter. Sounds okay to me. So there's a lot to explore, and it's basically because this is very maze-like, and we've only covered like maybe half the floor anyway. One crawls to the right, and the other goes in some other direction. Go this way. I'm pretty sure this is the long way around, but I don't mind. Okay, this set is somehow less dangerous than the set we had just run into not 10 seconds ago. And because it's more or less the same thing, I'm probably just gonna skip it. This looks like it would lead into a dead end, really. Alright, well, double tree rat rotten fruit set. Another one that doesn't seem all too bad, especially since we got a preemptive and the Hellfire Ethic charge combo, so because all of them are weak to magic, I am fairly certain they will all die. Ripping pepperonis. For some reason, the tree rats are weak to volt, but not fire. No, not weak. I mean, they're weak to ice, but not fire. And I think that's a little odd, but we won't question it that much. Oh yeah, this is probably a vital event for our quest later. Probably. Or we could just do nothing. Oh, refreshing air. Hooray, HP! Well, yeah, we may as well, I mean... Oh hey, TP too. Well, that was a no-risk proposition. That's like... Man. It's 110 TP and 150 HP. For free. Well, that was worth it. Even though I didn't use all my TP up to that point. That, like, if you expend TP like a madman, that's like the best spot ever. Unfortunate that it's so out of the way that it's impractical to reach any other time than when you first explore this place. That is still an amazing event. I don't think I've ever gone all the way through that event. on Fruit Petaloid. Now, the Volt Resistance down is not going to hurt us, because the Rotten Fruit does not have any Volt attacks. So, I'm going to do strats. We're going to do Double Prevent, because we don't want people going to sleep on us, and we're just going to 5-ring the hell out of this and Epic Charge a spell, because why not? Also, Elephants. Wow, 2 hits? Really, Katrina? Really, Katrina? 2 hits? That's all you got? Alright, that's the magic of Double Prevent. Double Prevent is when you stack Prevent orders with 2 different characters, or a Bushin Prince or Princess. Double Prevent order, I think, is one of the most important key factors in longevity. If you want your team to be lastable, you should have 2 princes in it, and they both should have Prevent order at the very least. The reason I do that is because later on there are things that just cast Status Ailment for days, and Prevent order is like, ha 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 ha, you suck. And basically, you then proceed on to win the game. But I digress. I've still not tested Ice against this thing. Okay, dismiss the beast. I probably should have Double Prevented again, because, no one's asleep, and the Petaloid's probably just going to do it again. But we were very lucky, and I get to see if it's weak to Ice or not. It isn't. Yay, it's not weak to magic. That is quite bizarre. Hit itself in confusion. Always good, always good. You can kind of tell how strong they are by how hard they hit themselves in confusion. Never really thought of it that way, but I'm pretty sure they have a strength and attack value just like anything else. Oh, no radar. Okay, fine. We'll play your game. Alright. Well, we are playing their game. What am I spouting on about? We are about 25 minutes in. I might want to put a break in here, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to see you guys in just a second.